is get the United States out of the World Health Organization. And I appreciate the defunding. That's a great thing that Donald Trump did, but we also need to follow Donald Trump's example and get the United States out. It's the only way we're going to get away from their plans to create a platform for global governance. Today was the Sustainable Roundtable at the World Health Assembly on climate change. And so, believe it or not, the centerpiece of today was forcing all these delegates to listen to none other than John Kerry from the United States. He was introduced by his daughter, Dr. Vanessa Kerry, who, by the way, is the head of the Global Seed Foundation. And she is a recipient of millions of dollars from the Clinton Health Initiative. So there's this incestuous relationship of organizations and money. But the big thing today is this. The head of the World Health Organization, Tedros Ghebreyesus, said that the climate crisis is a health crisis. He said the climate crisis is their priority. Climate is the #1 mission of healthcare. So one of the doctors in charge of the environment and climate at the World Health Organization said very clearly that we were focused on infectious diseases, but now we're going to be moving away from infectious diseases and we're going to focus now on climate change. So all of these climate change people who saw they were going to establish global government through climate change, now they see after the pandemic, and that works so well for the World Health Organization to try to control people's lives. Now they see that the platform, if you will, for global government is coming through healthcare. So the climate change people are jumping square in. They were given the centerpiece stool today, if you will. They were all cheered by the head, Tedros Ghebreyesus, saying the same thing that John Kerry was saying. And John Kerry said, well, I never thought about healthcare before. I never thought healthcare had anything to do with climate change until my daughter, Vanessa, his 46-year-old daughter, taught him to turn on the light bulb and realize that really the centerpiece of healthcare is climate change, and that climate change causes the healthcare problems in the world. That's what was stated today. So now what we're seeing is, once again, our old friend climate change is going to be one of the drivers of decision making at the World Health Organization. So when I spoke to you before about the One Health Initiative, meaning that the criterion for decision making on healthcare decisions in the future will be based upon the environment, humans, and animals. In other words, humans equal cockroaches, equal dirt. So it will be whatever they see with climate change, whether it's racism, whether it's poverty, whether it's lack of food. They talked a lot about food security today. So in other words, we're going to be eating bugs because it's better for the earth if we eat bugs. I'm telling you, that whole climate change thing was here front center on deck. And they had the current head of the upcoming COP 28, his Mr. Adnan Z. Admin. He was there praising John Kerry, praising Dr. Vanessa Kerry, and saying that at the next COP meeting that will meet at the United Arab Emirates, they're going to set aside an entire day on healthcare. We've never done that before, but now they're joining forces with this control over global health, with control over global climate, and they're going to merge climate and healthcare. And that's the platform. So the climate people are bursting through the WHO and saying, hey, it's okay. We're going to take global government from here. So you can have the name front, World Health Organization, but we, the climate change people, are going to call the shots. That's what happened today. And tomorrow, the video of this should be available at who.int. And then look at the 76th World Health Assembly. And you too can be entertained by the words of Dr. Vanessa and John Kerry.